Centralized exchanges play an important role when it comes to the crypto markets. In fact, as a viewer of our channel, I would bet that you've almost certainly yourself traded on a centralized exchange, a CEX. And at the end of the day, as users, what we want out of a quality centralized exchange is an easy UI, that stands for user interface. We also want a good reputation, security, of course. And then, of course, a CEX should also offer a variety of features, so things like high liquidity, various trading options, so things like spot trading, futures, margin, copy trading. Plus, you also want a CEX that offers plenty of coins and trading pairs with competitive fees. Today, we are looking at the Bitget exchange, which offers all of these features and more. This is why we are deep diving into Bitget, and we'll take a look at exactly what this Tier 1 exchange has to offer. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie, and this is Altcoin Buzz. All the best of luck. If you choose to invest, I wish you well. Just remember, I'm not a financial or investment advisor, so that means this video is not official financial or investment advice. So Bitget is one of the top exchanges in the world. Full stop. CoinGecko lists Bitget as the fourth exchange as measured by 24-hour volume. It has a trust score of 10 out of 10. And CoinGecko uses calculations to reach this score with variables that include things like liquidity, scale of operations, cybersecurity score. There's some other variables as well. But of course, security is an important day-to-day feature for Bitget, probably the most important. For example, Bitget uses proof of reserves, or POR, and it has a protection fund. We're going to talk about these two features and exactly what they're all about. Beginning with proof of reserves, or again, POR, which involves an independent audit. This audit just demonstrates that the exchange does in fact hold enough assets to cover all its customer deposits, and it supports transparency and offers trust. For instance, it shows that your deposited funds are not misused or lent out. Bitget is indeed very transparent about this POR, and you can find monthly details online and on-chain. And while anything over 100% is good, this number right here, as you can see, is at 188%. That is outstanding and shows that Bitget is responsible with your money. And then we have the protection fund, which is an insurance fund against security-related losses. Bitget has never had to use it, but the fund started out with $300 million. But if we fast forward to today, the current value is around $760 million. So if it were one day to happen and you lose your assets, or if they're stolen, you can make a claim through the Bitget Protection Fund. However, this fund doesn't cover losses that you've caused by your own actions or risky trading behavior, of course. This kind of transparency is not common in TradFi or anywhere within crypto for that matter. In general, you just don't know how TradFi manages your funds or how solvent a bank necessarily really is. So it's a kind of user protection that almost really is unheard of in the world of TradFi. Other reasons that we're looking at Bitget today I already mentioned at the beginning of this video. So for example, a very easy user interface, plenty of trading options like spot, futures, and margin trading as well. Plus, Bitget offers over 800 tokens and over 900 trading pairs at the same time simultaneously as competitive fees. So let's talk now about getting started and depositing your money on Bitget. It's a very simple process. The first step is to complete an identity verification. This part involves a KYC procedure, or Know Your Customer procedure. You're going to need to show some kind of official government issued ID, like a passport, for example, and the ID formats can vary from country to country. But after you submit your ID, you need to make a selfie. Once both are submitted and are deemed to be satisfactory, if they match up, which I'm sure they will, it just takes a short time after that for the KYC check to complete. Once you're approved, you can start with the following activities. So things like withdrawals, crypto deposits, fiat deposits, and P2P or peer-to-peer trading. We'll show you exactly how to get started in just a minute, and of course, how to trade on the various platforms that Bitget offers. Let's take a closer look at exactly how you can deposit crypto or fiat. We'll start by depositing crypto here. This is an easy option. In case you already have crypto available, the steps are as follows. Go to the deposit page by clicking on the top of the page on the wallet icon, then select a coin. Here I picked USDT. Select a network after that, in this case, the Binance Smart Chain with its BEP20 tokens. Then you can scan the QR code, or if you prefer, copy the wallet address. Select a destination. Here you can choose between the spot account, OTC account, and USDTM account. You should click on the spot account, just as per this example. Now you can go to the original wallet or location where you have your crypto stored. Make sure that you also have selected USDT and the BSC chain and its BEP20 address. Always double check, triple check those kinds of things. Paste the address, or if you use the QR code, the address is already pasted in the destination box. And now you hit the send button. Now let's talk fiat deposits, which I should note are not supported by all countries. So this is going to depend on your jurisdiction. But you can find out if you can deposit fiat and buy crypto in this way. So first of all, go to the buy crypto section on the Bitget website or the app, and that should be in the top left corner. You're going to see a pop-up for P2P trading, which you can click away by clicking on the X or agree and click the button. Select bank deposit or credit debit card as your payment method, and then choose your local fiat currency to see if indeed your country is listed as a supported region. And then of course there's also P2P trading. This is pretty common in terms of how to buy crypto, and it is safe because the exchange here monitors the activity. The exchange should also get confirmations of the transfers, and with peer-to-peer, you trade directly with another person. That's the idea, right? And you can use bank transfers or e-wallets. The way it works is pretty straightforward. With this one, you're going to have to agree to the P2P user agreement. So tick the box and confirm. Then select the crypto that you want to buy. Pick the currency that you want to pay with and select an offer. After you select an offer, Bitget P2P holds your coins, kind of like an escrow. Then you pay the seller via the selected option. And once the seller receives your payment, you receive the crypto of your choice. Of course, Bitget P2P also held this in escrow from the seller. So those are all the way that you can deposit on Bitget. With that kind of groundwork here established, let's take a look at some of the earn options that are available. With Bitget's earn options, you can find all kinds of different ways to earn yield on your assets, which of course I'm going to be very happy to guide you through. So start by looking at the various available options. Now you need to align this with your risk appetite, whatever that may be. But once you find a match, you can start earning yield. Each section will give you an explanation of what it has to offer. There's an introduction, and it also offers a Q&A section for more information. Let's start with the simple earn section, which currently offers 128 different crypto assets. Most are flexible. Some have 7, maybe 14-day lock options, and all of them show the APR and with either 7 or 14-day lock options. The APR increases, of course, the longer that it's locked in. So one example you can see here is earning 6% on your USDT, which is a great deal. Once you find an asset that appeals to you, then you hit the subscribe button. Then in the pop-up, you add the amount that you want to subscribe to and click the box that confirms you've read and agreed to the user agreement. Other options here include on-chain earn. And with this option, you actually stake your tokens. There's a very straightforward APR. You can look for your preferred asset and you can start staking. Pick how much you want to stake, agree to the conditions, and confirm. You can also opt for a compound interest mode, which adds daily interest to the compound interest. For some assets, you can even receive VIP status. However, to unlock this, you need to deposit $30,000. This offers perks like much higher yield. There are also on-chain elite and holder yield options that are available. You may want to check those out. Actually, one of the best deals that we see here is up to 7.2% on Solana for regular users and up to 12% for VIP users. Then under structured earn, we have Sharkfin. This is where you combine fixed income products and financial derivatives. It's actually a pretty simple investment method, especially if you're risk averse. It is a principal guaranteed financial product, and it pays anywhere from 6 to 20% on USDT and 2 to 20% on your Ether. Both of these are a great way to put your otherwise idle assets and your funds to work. Smart Trend is another principal guaranteed financial product where you can earn higher returns by anticipating market trends. You profit from crypto price fluctuations effectively. Dual investment, this is where you invest 2 different crypto assets. This is for longer term holders typically. However, this is a non-principal guaranteed product. So here you can reprogram or pre-program a buy of Bitcoin with USDT if you think the price will drop, or pre-program a sale of Bitcoin for USDT if conversely you think the price will rise, and you take profits there, of course. Crypto loans are also available on Bitget. This is where you can use your crypto assets as collateral and borrow other crypto assets. So there you have it, an overview of all of the great features that Bitget has to offer, including, again, and I want to emphasize, outstanding security, easy to use features, and a pretty simple UI, user interface. Great ways to earn on your crypto. A lot of various options there, even without trading. So there's something that pertains to everybody. and most of the coins, pretty much all of them, that you would actually want to buy. By signing up for Bitget, you have the chance to earn bonuses of up to $6,200. For our UK users, you can sign up with this link. You'll find that in the description below. And if you're on the mainland in Europe, you can use this link to sign up. Once again, check it out. You'll find everything information-wise and URLs in the description of this video.